A ritual intended to honour teachers has sparked a political storm in Kerala. Education Minister V Sivankutty has sharply criticised the Puja ceremony, reportedly held at two CBSE schools, calling it undemocratic in an attempt to instill a slave mentality in students. Those are the visuals on your screens of the ritual. Now, this ritual took place during Guru Purnima celebrations at schools run by the Bharatheeya Vidyanikethan in Kasaragod and Mavelikkara. Students were allegedly made to wash and touch the feet of retired teachers as part of the event. Sivankutty said such practices have no place in modern education. Let me quote him. Education should provide knowledge and self-awareness, not promote submission or hierarchy, he said, warning of strict action against those involved. Critics, including the Kerala Education Minister, argue that such rituals conflict with the secular and egalitarian values of modern education. Others see it differently. But the Kerala Governor Rajendra Arlekar, who is in focus these days, has come out in support of this action. He said that offering flowers at the feet of teachers as part of Guru Puja is part of Indian culture. At the heart of the controversy lies a simple question. Was this ritual just students showing respect or something more troubling? Who was forcing them to do this? I mean, so many students? Let's ask the experts. Rahul Ishwar, author and activist, is joining us, and also Dr. Sebastian Paul, former MP, CPI. A very warm welcome to both of you gentlemen. Mr. Paul, let me come to you. What is it that you see very objectionable, and what Sivankutty said is actually regressive and encourages slave mentality among students?
Guru Puja is okay, but Father Puja is objectionable. It is not like Jesus Christ washing the feet of his colleagues 2000 years ago. It was hailed as a great act of humility. But now we are living in a constitutional regime, our republic. And the preamble of the Constitution says about dignity, asking the children in whatever form to indulge in Pada Puja. It violates the constitutional principle of dignity. Dignity means even a small child is entitled to that constitutional right. That is why in this age of constitutional regime, it is highly unjustifiable to ask children to touch the feet of the teachers in whatever form in the name of Pada Puja. Guru Puja, for that we can find umpteen number of ways, and it may be, even now we ask our children to bow before their children and their teachers, but this type of practice of asking the children to wash the feet of the teachers or touch the feet of their teachers in the name of Pada Puja
Paul,
is
Mr. Paul,
highly
Mr.
objectionable,
Paul,
and it is a
Mr.
violation of
Paul,
the
Mr. Paul,
constitutional principle of
going by that
dignity.
argument, if you were my teacher, I should be calling you Sebastian, not sir. Can I call you Sebastian if I'm in your class? It happens in America. I've studied there. I mean, I call my professors by their first name. Rahul, good to see you, dude.
Yes,
Today.
yes,
No,
yes,
no,
yes,
no.
yes.
I can't call
I
you that.
saw.
No, I can't call you
I
that,
saw.
sir. I will call you sir. Mashe, I'll call you sir because you are my guru. In my tradition, guru is before even parents, and I'm seeking your blessings. Now, you spoke about the Bible, sir. I will not comment on it. I do not know enough about it. But I know one thing. In this country, we also pray to the sun. Now, you may call it something else, but I call it Surya Namaskaram. I pray to the moon, sir. It's called Chandramauli. You cannot go against tradition. And I will add a rider, Mr. Paul, Dr. Paul, I beg your pardon, that if all these kids were forced to do it, it's a different story. In Tamil Nadu today, 2 kids were asked to clean the toilet because of their caste. I will clearly protest against this. But this, I think, is an overreaction of calling it slavery. Rahul Ishwar, come in here.
See, this is the photo of world-respected Pope Francis. He went and washed the feet of people belonging to different religions and offered respect. This is the great model all religions have showed us, starting from our sages, our saints, Jesus Christ, as Sebastian Paulsar said. See, the whole understanding of the left liberal mindset is that this is all regressive and bad. This is in effect the great Bharatheeya culture or Indian civilization, where people like Kabir Das rightly says, even before God comes Guru, because Guru shows us the way to God. There may be one in a million teacher bad or not up to the standard, but generally we see our gurus as great people who guide us. The whole philosophical problem or the policy wise problem is our left liberal friends don't understand these kind of cultural sensitivities. They don't appreciate our tradition enough. They don't appreciate the nuances of this kind of ancestor worship, teacher worship, and all the other kind of things. And please remember, this is only a way of showing respect. And touching the feet of elders is a way of showing respect. This is cultural inculcation, and this culture should be celebrated. See, this is a going through of the same debate regarding Bharat Mata and the other things. People like Mahatma Gandhi, who are our father of the nation, rightly showed us that you can balance the cultural sensitivity and embrace modernity together. But our left liberal friends are only embracing modernity, rejecting our rich cultural heritage, where we can easily synthesize, synergize, and balance both.
You can synchronize both. Why not? Dr. Paul, what about Vidyarambam, sir, which is celebrated in Kerala on the last day of Navaratri? That also happens. Are you against that as well? That why should a kid sit there and write the name, if first the baby steps towards education, let them go to a school. Will you also say Vidyarambam is all, something which is regressive?
No, we are not saying it. Vidyarambam cannot be equated with Pada Puja. Pada Puja is something different. Whatever implication or interpretation you give to it.
Yes, sir.
Pada Puja cannot be accepted. We are showing our respect to our teachers in so many other ways. Some may have some religious connotations like Vidyarambam. Nobody is objecting to it. Vidyarambam in Kerala is a very, very popular event. All types of people, irrespective of religion, are taking part. Even I had my son in early infant childhood. We went to a temple, Education temple, and this initiation of letters. So that cannot be equated with Pada Puja. Pada Puja, as I said earlier, cannot be justified in our constitutional scheme, where dignity is a paramount importance, and even the school children are entitled
what about
to
me
that right.
touching my father's feet, sir? Is that also breach of constitutional rights? My amma, my mother, my father, I touch their feet, sir.
We are showing our respect to elders and relatives in so many ways. But this is compulsion. This is becoming a ritual in our schools, or it is intended to be a ritual in our schools to touch the feet of the elders and do this Pada Puja. I don't know what is the other formalities relating to it. But it cannot be said. As I said earlier, we know how to give respect to our elders.
Rahul Ishwar wants to.
Can I quickly interject for a small point?
Sure.
See, my son studies in a Christian school called St. Thomas. I have studied in Christ Nagar. My mother studied in Christian college. My grandmother studied in the British Christian education. See, we are all sensitive and respectful of the various religious, spiritual, cultural traditions, and we celebrate that in a positive way. The whole thing happens because of a skewed sense of negative secularism. See, what we want is positive secularism, Gandhian secularism, embrace of culture, yet accepting and harmonizing everything. The whole aspect with the left liberal secularism is they reject anything that is associated with culture, spirituality, religion, tradition, history, heritage. That is not the secularism or pluralism that Swami Vivekananda had, Mahatma Gandhi had, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel had. They were embracing of various faiths, various nuances, various strands of culture. That is the positive secularism. Gandhian secularism, pluralism, you can call it any word you want, but this is the framework that we should respect our children to. If there is a Bible prayer, if there is a Pada Puja, if there is a holy Islamic chant or anything, we should teach our children to respect all those. Maybe they won't even understand, but they can respect. This is how we develop sensitive kids. This is how we develop sensible kids. And please remember, right now our ministry is even thinking of avoiding spiritual prayers in school, saying that they should be unified. See, that is is not what any nation should be aiming at. We should be celebrating our diversity rather than bulldozing every homogeneity into every heterogeneity into some kind of homogeneity. We should be celebrating diversity. Our children should children should listen and grow up to Hindu songs, Muslim songs, Christian songs.
Right. But Rahul, let me ask Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul, do you think because these children don't have a say or the right to say no? I know, I'm sure Rahul has also gone through it, where we have to sit through boring meetings in the morning, hot sun. Do you think that's why you call it slave mentality and regressive? Because maybe they were told, hey, all of you do Pada Puja, and they had to do it. You think some kind of coercion must have happened, Dr. Paul?
No, it is not something how to show our respect to the elders. We are teaching our children to show respect, obedience, all those nice things. And they are doing it also. But here, all of a sudden, something has come in the name of Pada Puja. That word, that Pada Puja or that event or word is in a secular context. In our general education scheme, it is unacceptable. That is why we are objecting to it.
I somehow suspected, gentlemen, that the concept of Pada Puja or any kind of puja is equated with BJP RSS, and I think that is very unfair. It is almost like saying that BJP RSS are the ones who actually invented saffron. No, it has happened eons before they came, they existed. I don't understand. Do you think, Rahul Ishwar, somewhere the bogey of RSS is being evoked here, that it is Pada Puja, it's like their Shastra Puja which they do on Dashera, therefore, do you think there is a kind of a paranoia which is being created, which is so unfair? Or what the kids must be feeling today, poor things, they must have said, see, Amma, paper, this news is there, but everyone is criticizing us. Innocent kids.
And ministry is mulling over action regarding these schools. And please remember, this is a fight that has been happening for the past 75 years, whereas any element connected with the right, culture, history, heritage is having some kind of phobia. This is not the aspect. See, I don't belong to RSS. I respect RSS. I respect Sangh. It's a very prominent Hindu organization. At the same point of time, we have been following this for the past 5,000 years. RSS has been only around for the past 100 years. Hindu culture is 5,000 or centuries years old, thousands of years old. So let us not reduce Hindu culture to any one single organization. That is demeaning Hindu culture, and that is demeaning to that organization too. Hindu has a lot of various fields, and we should be celebrating this. And please remember, lighting lamp is a common Kerala culture that is also evolving from the Hindu traditions, from the temple traditions of lighting lamp. People like Munir Sahib from Muslim League happily does it. People belonging to various faith happily does it. Similarly, we cut Christmas cakes. We celebrate Christmas.
What about Onam?
Sudhaji, oh no, absolutely. Onam is celebrated by everyone. And all religions celebrate Onam. And Sudhaji, you will be surprised to know one of the largest Jesus Christ face wall painting is in my home. Because I celebrate Jesus Christ in a big way. See, this is how this is how you do nation building, bringing together people, celebrating each other's faith, understanding, empathizing, rather than saying no to all. Let us teach our children say yes to all.
Yeah, and let us not see bogies or ghosts everywhere, for God's sake. I only have sympathy for all those little kids, how paranoid they must be, sitting there doing something which is part of our culture, or so I thought. Maybe I'm so wrong and outdated.